I'm getting to pet a hippo. Oh my god, I'm getting to pet a hippo. You heard it right. I, Ashley, the person obsessed with hippos, is gonna be petting one. And how did this happen, you might ask? Well, I'll happily tell you. I went to Busch Gardens in Tampa Bay, Florida. And there at their theme park, they don't only have rides, they have animal encounters, and I did the Hippo Insiders Tour. When I did it, the price was $32.99. Due to popularity, it has gone up some, but still well worth it. It ranges from $40 to $60 depending on the day. In this video, you're gonna see the interaction, how we got to pet the hippo, all the questions that we had got answered, and much more. So let's get to it. The tour starts at the Animal Encounter kiosk. From there, a Hippo care team specialist comes and gets the group of us and walks us to the Backstage Hippo area. There were 8 of us, and it was about a 5-minute walk. Once backstage, you are greeted by the Hippo care team as they debrief us on what should happen, as the whole experience is voluntary of the hippo. The encounter is completely safe from beginning to end, and I'm so excited. My first hippo I will pet is Moyo.
Females are in the barns and he's on the habitat. They can split a barn and we just have gates between them, and that kind of helps them develop their bond and develop their relationship. They want to have a little dip in the water, they can do that. Huh?
Now is the water warm?
No. It's not like temperature controlled in the barn. The big habitat pool is though. But this water we actually drain and refill at least once or twice a day, depending on how they use it. What a good boy. Oh, very nice. Squeaky clean hippo. But we really like to focus on everything being completely voluntary. If he ever doesn't want to do an interaction or do a training session, he could just sit in that pool and ignore us if he wanted to. There's never any like punishment. Big animal, so anything that we do with him, we want it to be completely voluntary, so it's all on his terms. We're having a leisurely day here, I'm going to tell you all about him and what Melissa and Gabby and etc. are doing.
How old is he?
Sorry. How old is he? He's 25 years old. So it's not particularly old for a hippo. In Africa, they can live into their 30s, in zoos 50s or 60s. So they're pretty long-lived animals. So they can't rate the fridge, because Moyo definitely would. And then we can open this gate behind Megan, and that big black chain link that leads out to the habitat. So we can just ask him for a little stop on the scale. Moyo. He weighs about 3,700 pounds. Yeah, so he's considered small for a hippo. Males especially can be 6,000 or 7,000 pounds. So he's considered on the petite side. But you know, he's perfect to us. His mouth nice and wide, hopefully, after he's done getting every morsel off the ground.
I know.
No food wasted, so don't worry.
Yeah, he'll get all of it. Very nice. Very good. You're welcome. But the hippos have definitely
You can just
learned
like wrap it, just hold it down.
all the good snacks come out.
Beautiful.
Nice. Little big shot.
All right.
Same
Can I
thing,
do
either
this
side.
side?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, you can be on the side. All right.
All right, gotta get him ready. He's gotta get ready.
Moyo. About a third of his total body weight. And if you kind of look from the shoulder on, it kind of does make sense that that's a pretty heavy portion. So they do like to rest their little chins on things sometimes. My head's kind of heavy. Next thing? Yeah. All right. Would you all like to touch? Yeah. All right. Cool. All right. Woo. Love it. You're gonna come stand next to me. All right, and Melissa's going to demonstrate the way to do this, and I'll talk you all through it. So everyone, take a look. They're going to parallel park Moyo, and when Melissa gives him a little rub, you'll just rub with your hand too, and whenever she pulls her hand away, you'll just pull your hand away too. And it's basically so Moyo knows when to expect to be touched. He likes it rubbed down, but you know, has anyone ever started you by tapping your shoulder? We want to be sure you know what to expect. Ready?
Side. All right, go ahead.
Oh, that's so nice.
Boy.
So weird.
And after you're done, it has a hand wipe for you because they do have a little bit of a
Slimy.
I just like pet a hippo, and I can't even explain how they feel. Like, oh, I just touched a hippo. Like full circle. I got to like be close, feed one, and pet one on one day. Did not expect that. This might even be better than front row at Backstreet Boys.
Their skin feels different on different days depending on like how hot it is or how sweaty they are. How recently they've been hanging out with the fish. Is that your next?
So who was swimming in the tank like an hour ago?
Which hippo?
Yeah.
It's been Kita so far all day, but we're gonna switch and it's gonna be Debbie tonight.
If I hit that
We
swim, we're
actually
gonna have to
noticed
call
the
it
difference
meadow
in their
instead
skin.
of
Their skin gets a little, like I want to scrub it. Like it gets kind of slimy and flaky like, and the fish really do make a big difference. Blood sweat kind of helps combat that. And if you notice, like when you rub the blood sweat, it kind of foams up a little. That helps too. It does also seem to help them heal quickly because they're athletic animals, but no one could accuse them of being dainty. Like scratch themselves, and they're so tough. They like don't care. They don't notice. But the blood sweat seems to help them heal quickly because they'll scratch themselves, and I'll be like, "Oh, that's a deep cut." The next day, it's like gone. Like they're incredible. Oh, get your cameras ready, y'all. They have pretty powerful jaws.
Exciting.
Do we like the pineapple today?
The juicy pineapple.
They have pretty big opinions about produce. If the pineapple is not ripe, they are not interested. If it's a sweet, like ripe pineapple, then they really enjoy it. The side present, the foot present, the going into the barn on cue. They know a lot of things.
Yes.
Wait a minute, I just saw some paint here.
That.
I feel like, oh yeah, they're also trained for voluntary painting. We use like finger paint, like you would use for kids, like a non-toxic, and we'll do like a little kiss print, which from their perspective is one of the easiest things they do because they like rest their little face and they really like a face rub down. That's one of their favorite things. And so basically we just rub their face down and then like press a canvas to it. And they think it's the easiest thing they've done all day, and they get a whole watermelon when they're done.
Are they pen pals with the other hippos in the U.S.? Like Fiona and Timothy are kind of like besties?
That is super cute. Our hippos don't seem to have any pen pals.
Oh, they just got back from Cincinnati seeing Fiona.
Oh, that's
like
awesome.
last week.
Yeah, she's a cutie.
Yeah.
She for sure has gotten a lot of folks interested in hippos. When our park was closed, the animals were like looking for you guys. I feel like our animals watch you all as much as you watch them. Which is why like when you walk by, a lot of times they're kind of like they're either looking or they're by the window.
Like, where are they at?
Yeah. You guys are like their TV, basically.
Entertainment.
Yeah, and you gotta face it, humans, especially small humans, do really interesting things.
Yeah.
We'll walk our porcupine, like our porcupines that are on the habitat are like leash and harness trained. And we'll walk them by the lions and the hyenas, and they're like, the porcupines don't care at all. The lions and hyenas are like, so we'll be swapping the hippos. So Kita will be coming into the barn, and Debbie will be going out. I'm sure that someone will be doing other things too, probably.
So I've officially pet a hippo. Did not expect that. I kind of heard that we got to feed him, but did not expect to pet one. And it honestly feels like a wet basketball. I was trying to figure out how to describe it. So like they feel like wet basketballs. That's crazy. I don't know how it can top this. Like I love hippos so much. A huge thank you to the Hippo Care team at Busch Gardens Tampa Bay for making this be one of the most amazing experiences I have ever done. My hippo heart is happy and full, and I don't know what else can top this as I am walking away, ear to ear smiles, and just knowing that I have finally pet a hippo in my life. This experience was just magical. I don't know what else to say. It just simply was magical. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. And if you have a chance, go pet a hippo. I love you, Moyo.